Alright, so Abuaji here. Welcome. This channel is focused on one thing. It's focused on the thing that I've been passionate about at least for the last decade and a half. And that is seeking opportunities outside. Now, why did I become passionate about this? It's very, very simple. When I completed secondary school, my entire focus was to travel outside to study, specifically in America, right? Because my uncle was in America, you see. And I had always wanted to live there, live with him. I had been obsessed with that idea. In fact, the problem I think I had was that I was set with specifically America. And so when I finished school, I did well. And I was expecting that things would take a natural course so that I would go and study in America. Of course, I was naive. I was young. I didn't understand how difficult these things were. And so I waited and waited. And I realized that no, if I don't take time, all my colleagues will go to school, will go to the university, and I was staying at home. So I decided that, well, if America wasn't going to happen, at least try and apply for university, which I did. But I still had at the back of my mind that I'd go to America. And so I got into the university. First year in the university, I decided that I was going to travel to America. But I realized, or I was told at least, that you need travel experience to make your chance of getting to America very easy. So what did I do? I sought a visa to go to the UK because I thought, well, if America wasn't going to happen now, the UK was the next best thing, which is really how everybody thinks, and that's why I'm telling you this story. You know, so another uncle of mine was in the UK, so I decided to go there. Well, long story short, I got refused the UK visa. I said, well, that's not where I want to go anyway, so I just wait for my time. So in my third year, I tried an American visa for the first time, and I got refused. You know, for, well, the same reason they refuse millions of people across the continent. When I completed the university, I still had it at the back of my mind that I was going to go to America. So I didn't look at any other options. You know, of course, I tried to get something to do, etc. You know, but I still wanted to travel. And so I tried again. You know, didn't work out. Then when I was working, when I had my first big job, I got an opportunity because I was working for a non-profit, and the company that I was working for had a training program with a partner agency in the US. So I tried, and I still got refused. For me, the dream of going to work and live and probably even study in America never happened. But on the way, I learned a lot of lessons. One of the most important lessons I got was that I should never have been so fixated on one country. That's an important lesson I tell everybody who comes through my office. You know, why did I get a lesson? Because I saw my younger brothers and cousins go to Europe and do very well. You know, and it never occurred to me. I have a cousin, for example, in France who's doing very well. But at the time, it never occurred to me that France or Germany was an option. I mean, I wasn't even thinking along those lines. You know, but this tells you, and I think a lot of African people have that problem. The reason why many people do not achieve their goal in life is because they are so fixated on something that really isn't for them. You know, the fact of the matter is that in this Donald Trump era, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. Lots of people are going to be refused, even more than they used to be in the past, you know. And so what I've decided to do with this channel is to share my stories, share my experiences. The good thing is that in the last decade or so, I've helped a lot of students travel in Europe. I was the first to start a study in Turkey program in Ghana. And now we have a study in Bulgaria program, the first of its kind in Ghana, Nigeria, and also Cote d'Ivoire. You know, and so my idea to use this channel is to share my views, share my experiences, personal experiences and professional experiences, helping lots of people go and study in Europe with you. You know, so I hope that you keep coming back. I hope you learn from that. And if you really wish to travel, study abroad, work abroad, do get in touch. See you in the next video.